welcome back to my shitty ass channel.
It's about a special type of girl. We call her KarleeSteel.
So today I am doing a video. Josh is playing music. Okay, sorry, I'm back. So before we get this started, I want everyone to make sure that they give this video a thumbs up and they go over to my vlog channel and subscribe. And I upload there a lot more frequently than here. Also, short little PSA, if you go over next to the subscribe button and you see the little bell, make sure you click on that and it says all. Make sure it doesn't say personalized or none, because then you guys will not get notified when I post a video. Okay, so let's get started. Today I am talking about my veneers. And a lot of people are gonna be like, oh my God, Karlee, another fucking fake thing. You hate yourself. You say stay confident, but here you are with your 15th surgery, you plastic mother bitch. Don't worry, I already know what's gonna happen. However, I am here to break down why I'm getting veneers and answer some questions about it. So let's go back to childhood. So I grew up with some really fucked up teeth. And by fucked up, I mean like fucked up. Like I looked like a shark. I had teeth on top of teeth. As I got older, my mom was not able to afford braces. So I never ever was able to get braces. I ended up going to an orthodontist just for like a consultation, which was free, which is why I went. And he told me that I needed to get 4 teeth pulled out, which were I think all of my premolars. And also my wisdom teeth needed to be removed. I booked that surgery and my mom promised me to get braces after. So I was like, okay. So I got my surgery. I got 4 teeth pulled out, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and then 4 wisdom teeth. So I had a total of 8 teeth pulled out of my mouth. After that, my mom was never able to get me braces. So I basically just had these empty holes in my mouth up at the top, which really bothered me. When I started YouTube, I ended up making some extra cash on YouNow and on YouTube with social media when I was in high school, and I was able to afford braces. So I ended up going to get braces, and I went to a dentist that was actually specializing in orthodontics, but it wasn't actually an orthodontist. I didn't know that until after. So I go, I get my braces. It was recommended by someone. I got my braces, and my teeth ended up getting straight. I had, first, before I got braces, I had a expander, the one that you turn the key and it expands, and it ended up giving me a gap in the front. And then after that, I got braces. So I got my braces, everything was good, and I loved my teeth. I had a lot of pictures with my teeth, smiling and everything. But then after that, I noticed that my jaw would like either clench or like tighten or lock. I had a lot of TMJ problems. When I was sleeping, I would wake up and I would like my jaw would be locked and I wouldn't be able to move it, or I would chew and I would hear my jaw like click all the time. So I went to another orthodontist about 2 years later after that, and I got recommended Invisalign. So I needed to pay for Invisalign after braces because apparently this dentist, which when I went to the new orthodontist, he was like, who did your braces? Because this is bad. None of the back of your teeth are, so your teeth are supposed to like be like this, right? So that when you chew, they chew like this. Mine were like this basically. So they were on top of each other. So they weren't like fitting into the crevices, you know what I mean? They were on top of each other. So when I bit down, there was a space in between them and I couldn't touch my back. My back molars wouldn't close. They were basically just like hovering on top of each other instead of closing. So it was putting a lot of pressure on my jaw because my jaw couldn't rest on the other teeth. It had to just rest on my jaw. So it was putting a lot of pressure on my jaw. And I told my orthodontist who did my braces, and he was searching the system. He's like, this is not an orthodontist. I was like, what the fuck? I ended up getting Invisalign, and he was like, the only way to like stop your jaw from locking or from having further TMJ problems is to get Invisalign or braces again. So I was like, oh no, I was like 18 at this time. So I was like, I am not getting braces again. No, it's not happening. So I got Invisalign. I just ended my Invisalign last summer, which was in August, I wanna say I ended it, or like June or July. So I was basically on my teeth journey since I was like 14 to 20 years old, and I do like my teeth. I don't mind them, but they're just not what I want for the amount of money I spent. I spent like $3,000 on braces the first time and then another $3,000 on Invisalign. I've spent a lot of money on teeth whitening. I got my surgery, which was like $4,000. I had a lot done to my mouth and I've spent so much money that I feel like I should love it. And I don't love my smile still. I'm still super insecure about my teeth. This tooth is still sitting back between these two, and I don't like it. I don't mind my bottom teeth. These are my bottom teeth and these are my top teeth. I don't mind them, and they look white on camera, and they look white when I'm tan, or they look white when I have makeup on, but like just during the day, I don't really love it. And I have like a white spot on my tooth that I really hate. And so I decided to go and get veneers because I want to be in love with my smile, and I never was. And if I'm gonna be honest, my BBL surgery wasn't something that like I needed. I obviously was insecure about my body because I had no butt, but it wasn't something I needed. I did it mostly because I could and I wanted to. It wasn't something that like kept me up at night like, oh, I'm so insecure. The only thing my entire life that I've been really insecure about has been my teeth. Like, it's always been that way, and I still, like I said, I am not embarrassed by my teeth, but if you guys look at my Instagram, I have like no pictures of me smiling with my teeth because I just don't know how to, because I've never had to my whole entire life, because I always smiled with my mouth closed. I don't know how to smile with my teeth. I don't know how. Like, I'm not joking. I literally don't know how. So I decided to go and do some research on veneers. And as I was researching on Instagram, I like to look on Instagram because I like to see like the before and afters and stuff. I found Dr. Goth. So he's so good. And I like basically fell in love with his work immediately. I sent him a little email. I did my consultation, and I am going to get veneers in January. Because of COVID, that might change. But as of right now, I am going in January to get my temporary veneers and then my actual veneers. I'm gonna go in to answering some of your guys' questions because I know a lot of people have questions about veneers, and I'm gonna answer them. So I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some. So the first question is from Jessica. She says, does it hurt? It does not hurt. Veneers should have zero pain in the process and zero blood. Basically, if you guys don't even know what veneers are, first of all, basically what veneers do is they basically take teeth and they make them perfect by putting like a layer of porcelain, or let me try to Google it to make it better. So in dentistry, a veneer is a layer of material placed over a tooth. Veneers can improve the aesthetics of a smile and protect the tooth surface from damage. There are two main types of materials fabricated for a veneer: composite and dental porcelain. There's two different ones. I think it just depends on your case and which one you want. So usually veneers are for cosmetic reasons. So it's usually something that you get if you are like, I don't know, insecure about the way your teeth look, the color, the shape, the size, or something like that. So that's what veneers are, and they basically give you like a flawless Hollywood smile. And you can either get it on one tooth, you can get it on all your teeth, and they are different from crowns. I think that's something really important, which I'll get into later, but they are different from crowns. So basically, in order to put on veneers, they need to basically shave your teeth down. And I know what everyone's thinking. They're thinking of like those nubs that look like crazy teeth and they're like really small. That is not what veneers do. Those are mostly for crowning, and that isn't really recommended or really safe, in my opinion, to do on your whole mouth. Veneers have minimal shaving, and a good doctor will try to preserve most of your natural tooth as they can, because that's just what a good doctor would do. So if you go to a doctor and they're like, okay, we're gonna shove your teeth down in nubs, I highly recommend finding another one. So with Dr. Goth, at least, he really tries to maximize how much teeth of your natural tooth he can save. He shaves just enough down where you can most people, you can't even tell. They'll have like some little tiny gaps, but it's nothing major. Then you just put on the veneer. So, and then you basically have like flawless teeth. You can pick the shape, the transparency, all of that. Basically, your question is, does it hurt? And the answer to that is no. There should be no pain, no blood. It's a very easy, simple process. It's literally just as easy as like getting a cavity filling. It should not hurt at all. Cassidy M said, do they last forever? So most veneers on average last from 10 to 15 years. And most people get them changed, not because they break or because they're bad. Most people get them changed because in 10 to 15 years, you usually look different, you're more mature, and your teeth change as you get older. Your teeth aren't gonna be perfect and white when you're like 70 as they would be when you're like 22, you know? So most people get them changed more to change with their aging look, the way they look, and they just want them to look different or something along those lines. So no, they don't last forever, and it is a lifelong commitment. Once you get them, you need to keep up with them, and yeah. Mick Michelle said, how much do they cost? So I'm just gonna Google how much do they cost, because obviously every single doctor is different and every place in the world is different. I'm just gonna give you a rough estimate. So according to the Consumer Guide to Dentistry, traditional veneers can cost an average of $925 to $2,500 per tooth and can last 10 to 15 years. No prep veneers cost around $800 to $2,000 per tooth and last between 5 to 7 years. In the long term, traditional veneers are often the most cost-effective option. As far as the research I have done, most dentists charge around $2,000. It's honestly usually $1,800 to $2,500. That's the research that I've done. And with Dr. Goth, he definitely has a reasonable price for the amazing work he does, and it's definitely costly, but it's worth it, especially to go to someone as amazing as him. So definitely investment, especially if you have to think about how many teeth you need. Some people get the top and the bottom. Some people get just like 2 or 3 or 4, depending on your case, everyone's different. Have you heard about veneers leading to dentures in the future? So this is a huge misconception, again, between the difference between crowns and veneers. Veneers, you're basically doing minimal shaving. Your tooth is still fully supported. If you wanted to even take out your veneers in the future and not get veneers put back on, you could, and your teeth would be fine. So no, veneers will not lead to dentures in the future if done properly and if done by the right dentist. So this is a huge question. It says, why did you get Invisalign if you were to get veneers? A lot of people have asked me this. It's kind of like, why did you get braces and Invisalign if you were just going to get veneers? And the main thing for that is veneers cannot fix a huge crowded mouth, You have to have a good foundation to put the veneers on. It's kind of like makeup, where like if you have zits and everything, makeup can cover it, but it's not going to cover the texture of it, right? It's not going to like make your skin brand new. And veneers are kind of the same way, where they're kind of more of like a cosmetic thing, instead of like an actual like mouth problem. I needed, as you guys could see, braces and Invisalign no matter what. If I were to just get braces and then veneers, my jaw would still have the same problems they did before. So that wasn't fixing the root of the problem. So either way, I would have needed braces. There was no way that I could have got veneers on those crooked beginning teeth. There is no way. You need good beginner teeth in order to qualify for veneers. You can't just have like crooked, crowded, over crazy teeth and then just put veneers on it and expect it to make a perfect smile. They're not dentures. So you still need a natural good foundation. Are you scared to have to get them replaced? I am not scared. I am very, very confident in the doctor that I chose. He's absolutely amazing. You should definitely follow him on Instagram if you haven't already. He's actually amazing. And I'm definitely not scared. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things that like, if you really are insecure about it and you want to fix it, then you will. And I'm just really confident. I feel like if you're scared of something, then you probably shouldn't be getting it to begin with. I am not scared. I am not nervous. I am so excited, and I think about it every day. Are you nervous that they might look weird after it's all said and done? So once again, no, I am not worried. I follow a lot of YouTubers, a lot of celebrities that have veneers. A lot of people have veneers and you don't even know. Like, Google before and after celebrity veneers. I'm pretty sure like every celebrity has veneers. Like, I'm not joking. A lot of people know that Tana Mojo has veneers. She talks about her veneers. A lot of people have veneers. A lot of YouTubers, celebrities. Manny MUA, I'm pretty sure, has veneers. Everyone has veneers, okay? Like a lot of people have veneers, and a lot of people just don't even know that they have veneers. And I'm nervous for how my face is gonna change. If you're changing your smile, it's gonna change the rest of your face. But I have never seen someone who got good veneers from a good dentist, especially Dr. Goth, that looked different after in a bad way. Everyone that I have seen got veneers has improved. Obviously, I'm probably gonna think I look a little weird in the beginning because you're changing something. It's like getting a new haircut. You feel a little bit not yourself. But after like a week or two, I'm gonna be totally used to it. I'm probably gonna love it and just like be like, how did I ever not have veneers, So the last thing that we're gonna do is, okay, so Paige Andrews said also, are you getting a full mouth or partial veneers? So I'm just getting the top 8 teeth on my mouth. So that's from here to here, 8 teeth. I'm not getting the bottom because my bottom teeth are pretty good and there's no need to spend all that money on bottom teeth when you don't really see them when you smile anyways. I'm just gonna whiten them, and then I'm pretty sure Dr. Goth is going to like flatten them so they look more you know, even. That's really it. I'm just getting the top 8 and I'm going to whiten my bottom to match the top. So that's literally it. If you guys are interested, I'm going to be documenting my process on Veneers. So if you guys want to turn on post notifications, give this a thumbs up and subscribe, and also follow Dr. Goth on Instagram and me as well, then that would be great because you guys will be able to see the whole process. I'm pretty sure he's going to be posting a picture. I'll be posting some pictures. I'll be posting the process. If you guys have any more questions, leave them down below. I would love to do more Q&As. I'm definitely going to be doing like monthly updates with you guys, showing you guys before and after and during the process. So thank you so much for being part of this video. I know I'm a fake plastic Barbie and I'm going to be even more of a fake plastic Barbie after, but guess what? I love confidence. Confidence is very important to me, and if I feel like I am the baddest bitch, you do bad bitch things. You know what bad bitches do? They rule the fucking world. So I believe that every girl should feel like a bad bitch. Point blank period. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm still gonna say stay confident because you know what? I'm confident right now and I'm gonna be confident after. Mind blown, right? You guys are mind blown. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching and stay confident. Mwah! Bye, Barbies!